Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are fine, and today we are going to study GK. So, come to lesson 47, that is folk and classical dances. So, in this chapter, there are pictures are given of some specific dances, some of the specific classical and folk dances, and in that we have to write the name of the state from which they belong. So the first one is Dum Hal, and the state from which it belongs is Jammu and Kashmir. So just write over here Jammu and Kashmir. Next is Dolu Kunitha, and this dance belongs to Karnataka. Karnataka. Okay. Next is Karma, and this dance belongs to the state that is called as Jharkhand. Okay. Next one is Bihu, and this dance belongs to the state that is Assam. Okay, so do the rest of them as a homework. Come to next chapter, that is hill stations, chapter number 48. And in this chapter you have to match these following hill stations with the state name that in which they are found. Okay, so the first one is the Darjeeling, and Darjeeling is in which state? Darjeeling is in West Bengal. So write over here 1, over here F. You can write over here F. Don't draw the lines. And Kodai Canal, and this hill station is present in the state that is called as Tamil Nadu. So we'll write over here 2 and over here D. Next is Mount Abu, and Mount Abu is in Rajasthan. So we'll write 3 over here and H over here. Next is Mussoorie. So then Mussoorie is in Uttarakhand. So we'll write over here 4 and A over here. Okay, let's do the rest of them as a homework. Come to the next topic, that is Nobel Literates of India. Now, who are the Nobel Literates? Now, these are the people or a person who receives an award or is honored with an award for his great achievements in some or the other field. So the first one is the picture over here is shown of a person who won an award in 1913 for the literature, and the name of the person is Rabindranath Tagore. So write the name Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, next one, this person or this famous person won the award in 1930 for his work in physics, and the name of this scientist is C.V. Raman. Next. Okay. Now he received a Nobel Prize award in 1968 in the field of medicine, and the name of the person is Dr. Har Gobind Khurana. Okay, do the rest of them by yourself as a homework. Come to next chapter, that is days to celebrate. So here some of the important dates are given that we celebrate, and you have to match these days with the dates on which they are celebrated. So the first one is the Independence Day, and we all know Independence Day is celebrated on 15th of August. So the first one is 15th August, and we will write over here E. Next is the Republic Day, and I think everyone knows when is Republic Day celebrated, and it is coming recently, so it is celebrated on 26 January. Okay, H. Next is the Flag Day, and it is celebrated on 7th December, so we'll write over here 3 and over here I. Next is the National Integration Day, and this day is celebrated on the 19th November, so we'll write over here 4 and K over here. Next is the Gandhi Jayanti, and I think you all know when is Gandhi Jayanti celebrated, and it's celebrated on the 2nd October, so we'll write over here 5 and A over here. So do the rest of these questions by yourself and learn them. They are very important. Come to the next chapter, that is a tour of India. So fill the blank spaces choosing the answers from the clues. So we have to find the answer from the clue box after reading the sentence. So the first one is the famous rock garden is in the beautiful city of dash. So what is the name of the city? And the name of the city is, let's see, Chandigarh. So just write over here Chandigarh. Next is the Dash river flows through Delhi and the name of the river is Yamuna River. Next is the most popular dress of Indian women is a, so what is the most common dress that Indian women wear? Is a sari. Next, now yet Rath Yatra is a popular festival of dash, and the answer is of which state this festival is famous in. So the name of the state is Odisha. Okay, so do the rest of them as a homework and come to the next chapter, that is lesson number 52, that is eminent personalities or famous personalities that you must have seen on the TV or you must have seen in the newspapers. Okay, so here are these persons are famous in the field they work for. So these are the some of the people that are famous in the work they do. The first one is a journalist, and if you have seen the show, his name is the name of the show is Aapki Adalat, and the name of the journalist is Rajat Sharma. Rajat Sharma. Next one, I was a scientist, and is a very famous scientist and also the president of India. And the name of the scientist is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Next is a very famous dancers, and the name of the dancer is Birju Maharaj. Okay. Next is he is a very famous novelist, and over his novels so many movies have been also been made, and the name of the novelist is Vikram Seth. Okay, so do the rest of them as a homework. Now come to next chapter, that is lesson 53, mythology and religion. Now mythology is the science or study of myth. Now myth means something which is imaginary. Now it's a study that is it is related to the study which is imaginary, and like stories handed down from olden times which are imaginary or invented. So these are the stories that are either from olden times or which are imaginary and are invented. So over here, answer the following questions to test your knowledge of mythology. So the first one is, if Ganesh rides on a rat, what does Vishwakarma rides on? So the Vishwakarma rides on which specific animal, and the name of that ride is elephant. Next, what form did Vishnu assume in his seventh avatar? Now, the name of the seventh avatar of Vishnu, goddess Vishnu, is Rama, Lord Rama. Next is, in Indian mythology, it is believed that Dash is the creator and Dash is the preserver and Dash is the destroyer. So there are three main gods in the Hindu mythology, and the first one that believe is a creator, and the creator is Brahma. The next one, and the preserver is Vishnu, and the destroyer is Maheshwar, that is Lord Shiva. Okay. Next one is, what is the Muslim pilgrimage to Makkah called? Now, the Muslim pilgrimage that is to Makkah is called as Hajj. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you all can do this homework by yourself, and if you have any issues regarding any of the chapters, you can ask me on my WhatsApp from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And thank you, class.